Hello, hello, Jamaal Rashad here, coming to you from Frederick, Maryland. Today we are on episode 8 of the ValorLives Interview Series. I'm with my good friend Cathy Willett. In addition to owning a title company, she also volunteers at the soup kitchen, and she's a crossing guard in her local community. So, why are we doing what we're doing? 3 reasons. Number 1, because there's heroes in our community who deserve to have their story told. Number 2, because there's people who need to hear successful stories. And number 3, because I want you to know that you could go out there with a camera phone and a tripod and a selfie stick and impact your community in a positive way. So like we always do, under 10 minutes, no edits, no cuts, no special lighting, just raw and uncut. So today I'm with my friend Cathy Willett. Cathy, why do you do what you do?
I opened my own title company for the sole satisfaction that I enjoy working with people and helping in making their dreams come true.
Okay. What has been the proudest moment of your career?
Well, I think the proudest moment of my career was when I opened, and I got the pleasure of opening my own company.
Okay, being your own boss.
Very fulfilling.
Calling your own shots.
I am.
Coming to work when you want to come to work.
That's right.
I hear that.
Mm-hmm.
What has been the lowest moment of your career?
I think the lowest point in my career was when I got laid off from a job in the title business. But that's when the market crashed, but that was very hurtful.
Okay. And we're definitely not going to mention the name of the company, right? We don't want them to go out of business, so we're not going to tell you guys the name. So
that's not even, that's not even an issue for me anymore because I'm in a good place.
I hear that.
I don't hold anger.
Where do you want to be in 5 years?
I think in 5 years I'd like to see myself in the South. My kids are grown, so I'd like to maybe open a title company down south somewhere.
South Georgia, Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina?
Anywhere between South Carolina and Florida.
Okay, so I'm
just starting to research where I'd like to be now, but Florida's where it's looking at the moment.
Are the Maryland winters too much for you?
I do not like cold weather.
Okay.
I do not.
Because I know you got a convertible, right?
I do.
And it's in the garage right now, right?
It is.
Okay, I thought so.
No, actually it's still out because it's so nice out.
Okay.
So she's cleaned up and ready for pleasure this weekend.
How do you balance work and family time?
Well, that's always been something. It's a teamwork effort. So, I mean, I've always had help with the kids. My kids are grown, so now I'm just balancing work and my grandchildren, getting them where they need to go.
Okay, how do you balance that, work and your grandkids?
Well, if I need to leave work early, I work at home.
Okay.
So, I mean, I feel like I'm always working.
All right. Do you have a morning routine?
I do not. I am not a morning person.
Cup of coffee, maybe?
I definitely need coffee.
Okay, a little bit of stretching, maybe?
Not so much. No, my stretching's for after work.
Okay.
I'm not a morning person.
How long, when you wake up, how long is it until somebody could talk to you, until they're allowed to talk to you?
At least an hour.
All right.
Definitely an hour, sometimes longer, it just depends.
Okay, all right.
At least an hour.
Sure.
30 minutes maybe if you're lucky.
Maybe if you're lucky, okay.
Yeah.
What book or audio are you currently reading or listening to?
Right now I'm reading John Grisham's Sycamore Row.
Okay. Do you have a success habit?
What do you mean?
Like something that you do on a regular basis that keeps you successful. Like, are you very tenacious? You never give up? Are you very scheduled? Do you write everything down? Do you track?
No, I am scheduled. You have to be very detail oriented. So yeah, I'd say I'm meticulous. I'm trying to adhere to the clean desk policy and just being organized.
Okay.
And that's very helpful in my job.
Do you like run by your calendar, like every day schedule, 2 p.m. this, 3 p.m. this, 4
Everything
p.m.?
is in my calendar.
Okay.
Even if it's I have to remember to order a payoff. Everything's in my calendar.
Gotcha.
So God help me if I ever lose my phone.
I hear that. What are you most thankful for?
Life.
Perfect. I love it. I love it. What is one book that you would recommend?
Oh, I don't know. I don't read like self-help books, so
Okay.
I don't know. I'm more Danielle Steele, John Grisham. So.
What's your favorite Danielle Steele book?
Oh, I like them all. It's been a while since I've read one, so their names aren't coming to my brain right now, but any book of hers is good.
Okay. Shout out to Danielle Steele.
And John Grisham.
And John Grisham. So do you have any keys or key to staying humble?
You know, I try and live. I feel like I could be Ellen DeGeneres' twin, because I think you just need to be kind to people.
Okay.
I mean, seriously, you've got to be kind, be respectful in today's society. You got to be careful what you say.
Do you, well, that's definitely true. Do you collect anything for fun? I see some Cowboys paraphernalia over here. Do you collect anything else?
Well, I do collect all Cowboys because diehard Cowboy fan here, and I collect crystal. Like crystal figurines, little statues.
Like paperweights?
No, like real crystal.
Okay.
Like Austrian crystal.
Okay, so like if they fall and they break, somebody's in trouble.
It's bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What's the most expensive one that you have, or is there, or maybe a range?
Well, I mean, you can't find one for under $100.
Okay.
So, I mean, I've got some pricey ones, but they're all in a nice little curio cabinet. So.
And there's like a lock code to open it up.
No, it's not locked, but people know to stay out of there.
The glass is 2 inches thick.
Everybody's trained.
Okay.
Stay out of Graham's cabinet.
Do you have any? Do you have any pets?
I do. I have a dog, a black lab, and 2 cats.
Okay. What are the names?
Kylie is my black lab, and I have Bogey and Beamer.
Bogey and Beamer. Shout out to BMW.
Beamer was named after my car. Yep.
Any dream places to visit and or live?
Well, I need to go to the Southern Caribbean. That's one of the spots that I have not hit yet.
Okay.
My goal is to get to Antigua.
Okay.
And what was the other one?
Live.
To live.
So you're mentioning Florida.
Well, I mean,
maybe?
my top 3 spots. Well, I mean, my top 3 vacation spots are the Caribbean, Aruba, and Hawaii.
Okay.
So those are all good places to go.
Okay, cool. Now, in wrapping up, we're going to do the rapid fire. So I'm going to either say a question, ask you a question, or say a phrase, and you're going to give me the first question or phrase that comes to your mind. And the cool thing about this segment is I don't even know what I'm going to ask her. So,
oh boy,
this should be fun.
Oh boy.
Okay, how about Dallas Cowboys?
Love them.
Okay, Philadelphia Eagles.
Not so much.
UPS.
I use FedEx.
Okay, there you go. Why do you use FedEx?
My boyfriend works for it.
There you go.
But you know what? Every company I've ever worked for uses FedEx, so it's just a habit.
Okay, and I believe you know a little guy about this tall named Nace.
My grandson?
First thing that comes to your mind.
I love him.
That's right, that's right.
He's sick today, though, so he's a little under the weather.
Okay. Frederick County, Maryland.
Love it.
All right.
Wasn't born and raised here, but I've been a Frederick girl since 1988.
All right. So you're in the title industry, so foreclosure. Does that make your job harder?
Yes.
Okay. Does short sale make your job harder?
Yes.
If somebody doesn't get title insurance, does that make your job harder?
Sometimes, if there's an issue.
Okay. Do good realtors make your job a lot better?
Yes.
Okay. How about good loan companies?
They do.
Okay. Well, that's all I could think of right now, so we're going to go ahead and shut it down. And Cathy, how would you like our viewers to contact you? Email, Facebook, cell phone? What do you want them to know?
Well, I am on Facebook, but I'm not real good with like my Royale Settlements page, which I do need to get better with that because I'm a little socially challenged. But I can be reached either by email, which is Cathy@RoyaleSettlements.com, and Royal has an E in it. And my phone number is 301-401-0709.
Well, thank you very much. Today, episode 8 of the Valor Lives Interview Series. You could go to the website, www.ValorLives.com, enter Cathy. All of her information will show up. Here she is, Royale Settlements. Go out there, show some valor. Remember, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Thank you very much.
Thank you.